Adventure Week is being taken over by Team Rocket on Thursday, August 8th, starting at 12 a.m. and running till Monday, August 12th at 11:59 p.m. This is, in my opinion, going to be the best part of Adventure Week, and that is in large part because of the takeover bonuses. So let's take a look at those. We are going to get Team Go Rocket appearing more frequently at Pokestops and in balloons. So as far as Pokestops go, they'll be much more frequent, and then the balloons are going to come every 3 hours. So that's 12, 3, 6, and 9, both AM and PM. And then that second bonus, you can use a charged TM to help a shadow Pokemon forget the charged attack frustration. This is the best part of these takeover events. This is some of the only times that you can get frustration off of shadow Pokemon. We are going to get another event after this where we can do it as well, but you definitely don't want to miss these opportunities. Shadow Pokemon with frustration are not useful. You want to get that move off of there. So definitely make sure you've got some charged TMs stacked up so that you can do that. However, if you don't have some charged TMs, you will be able to get some from the field research. So let's take a look at those. In there, we are going to have field research tasks that reward mysterious components, fast TMs, and charged TMs. So you definitely want to get those charged TMs if you need them. And then those mysterious components are also great as well. You can stack up a few of those tasks, go complete a Rocket Grunt, and if you stack 3 of them, you get a mysterious component from the Rocket Grunt, and then 3 from the tasks, giving you 4 of the 6 that you need to make a Rocket Radar. That's how you find the Rocket leaders. Now, these takeover events are also when the Grunts, the leaders, and Cliff all get their Pokemon rotated. Now, in terms of the Grunts, we don't know the full lineups, but they did give us a few, and that includes Shadow Timber, Shadow Tortuga, and Shadow Archon. Of those 3, Shadow Timber will be meta relevant. Shadow Timber will evolve into Shadow Conkeldurr. It's an okay fighting type raid attacker without the Shadow, but as a Shadow, it will be even better. Its defense stat is already low, so losing 20% more won't hurt it that much, and its high HP can help deal with that loss. However, it has a decently high attack stat, so gaining 20% in attack will boost it quite a bit. This also means it might see a bump as a Shadow in GBL as well. It isn't the most meta relevant as a non-Shadow, ranking just under 100 in Master League for its best rank, and decidedly Spice in Great League and Ultra League, ranking well over 100 in each, but I could see it getting a bump as a Shadow, so it might become a little bit more meta relevant in GBL as well. We're also going to see the leaders get new Pokemon, so as far as that goes, we are going to see Cliff with Laleep, Sierra with Carvana, and Arlo with Anorith. None of these are probably going to be super meta relevant, however they will be fun shiny hunts. Remember, they're boosted 1 in 64 shiny from leaders. Now, in terms of Giovanni, we are not getting Shadow Rayquaza as many of us had hoped, continuing that pattern where we got Shadow Kyogre and Shadow Groudon. So instead of Shadow Rayquaza, we are going to get Shadow Cresselia. Now, this one is probably not going to be super meta relevant. Cresselia's big thing is its bulk. So as a very bulk weighted psychic type with a relatively low attack, this makes it a poor raid attacker. Unfortunately, gaining 20% to attack from being a Shadow is not going to be enough to save it here because, as I said, its attack is already kind of low, so just adding 20% to that low attack isn't going to help it out too much. Now, in terms of PvP, that bulk does help it compete in leagues like Great League and Ultra League as a non-Shadow, and it can also be a bit of a spice pick in Master League. Because its high ranking is in part based on its bulk, and being a Shadow will reduce that bulk while increasing its attack, it's likely not going to get that much of a boost from being a Shadow. That being said, if you like this Pokemon or like using spice, a Shadow Cresselia could still be fun. Now, if you're looking to shiny hunt, remember that no Pokemon that come from Giovanni can be shiny. Shadow shinies either debut in leaders or in raids. For legendaries like Cresselia, we will likely have to wait for it to come to raids to shiny hunt it. All right, a couple more things to talk about here for this event. There's going to be some Shadow raids as well. So in the Shadow 1-star raids, we are going to see Shadow Mareep, Shadow Wooper, Shadow Cranidos, Shadow Shieldon, and then in 3-star raids, we're going to see Shadow Nuzleaf, Shadow Manectric, and Shadow Vibrava. Now, in terms of the most meta relevant ones here, Shadow Wooper evolves into Shadow Quagsire. That ranks really well in the Great League right now, ranking at number 7, although you can still run the non-Shadow version, but this could be a good chance to get a nice Shadow one. And then Shadow Cranidos evolves into Shadow Rampardos, and that is one of the top rock-type raid attackers in the game right now. So those are 2 ones that you could definitely hunt and would be meta relevant and very useful. And then we are going to have some Pokestop showcases for this event event as well. So if you get any double XL Pokemon, hang on to them, throw them into those showcases, work on that showcase medal if you can. And then finally, we are going to have an event bundle here. There's going to be one in the web store for $10. I don't know that I recommend that one, but the one that is going to be in the in-game shop is a pretty good bundle if you want to buy rocket radars to hunt more rocket leaders during this event. That bundle will cost 350 Pokecoins, and with it you'll get 1 incubator, 1 rocket radar, and 1 premium battle pass. Those altogether are worth just over 400 Pokecoins, so if you are going to buy those rocket radars, which cost 200 Pokecoins, it might be worth it to get this bundle instead and get those couple extra items that you can save later for hatching eggs or doing raids. Okay, one big thing to talk about here as well is Shadow Lugia returning in a Shadow Raid weekend. This is going to happen on August 10th and August 11th. Sadly, this is not Apex Shadow Lugia like many of us had thought based on the season trailer where it was teased. That was definitely Apex Shadow Lugia in that trailer, but we're getting just regular Shadow Lugia. It can be shiny, so if that's a shiny you want, definitely go out and hunt it. Just remember 2 things. It can't be remoted, so you have to have a big enough party to be able to take it down in person. And that also means we will not see Shadow Suicune that weekend either. It's going to be replaced by Shadow Lugia. I will put out a short that goes over some of the best counters for Shadow Lugia, but it is a flying psychic type, so you could go with things like your best rock, ice, electric, bug, ghost, or dark types. That will help you take it down quickly. All right, everybody, that's all the information I have for you in this video. Let me know in the comments down below, what are your top shadow hunts for this event? There's some fun shiny stuff here, some meta relevant stuff. I'm interested to know what you're going after. And right now, we need to say a big thank you to the mythical members, Body on a Planet, Kate, Assassin Octopus, and Fallman. Thank you to them for supporting the channel at the mythical level. It really does help out, as well as all of you who watch the videos, come to the live streams, comment, like, chat, and subscribe. That stuff makes this all possible. Lots more videos to come. Happy hunting. I hope you get yourself some good shadow Pokemon, and we'll see you in the next one, friends.
I've got something incredibly funky.